Hello YouTube, today I wanted to show you a pure Fire King deck profile. So if you're on a budget and you already have the staples like Mulcharmy, Ash, Nib that are easy accessible right now and doesn't run up your bank, and you want something budget and can grind with the best of the meta decks right now, then you might consider playing this deck, right? So yeah, it's a pure fire. You just play pot cards, draw, and spicy, a good board breaker in the name of Super Poly. So yeah, let me show you the deck profile I came up with for the Fire Kings. So yeah, 3 structure decks, uh, meta staples, and you're good. So we start with the main guy, which is the Sacred Fire King Garunix. So your big chicken. So he's what you want to see in your hand most of the times, because if any fire monster is popped, you get to special summon this guy from the hand, and when it's summoned, you get to destroy a fire beast, beast warrior, or winged beast from your deck, and this guy gains half of his attack. It's pretty good because all the things you want to destroy have extra effects and can lead you to more plays. So absolutely staple at 3 off. Next we have the OG Garunix, the High King Avatar Garunix, which is if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard by card effects during the next standby phase, it comes back to the field and wipes the whole monster board, except for itself, of course. And when it's destroyed by battle, which rarely happens, but yeah, you get to special summon a Fire King from the deck. Next, for the new cards, we have 3 High King Avatar Kirin, which can lead you to plays during your opponent turn. Also, because during the main phase, you can pop another fire monster in your field or hand, special summon this guy, and depending on what you popped, you get to play later on. But its good effect is when itself is destroyed, you get to special summon a Fire King monster from your hand or graveyard and then destroy a card in the field without targeting. So yeah, this is a 3 of course. Then we have the monster negation in the form of Arvata. So yeah, Arvata is on the field, destroy a fire monster when your opponent activates a monster effects, of course. And then when it's destroyed by itself, you get to special summon a Fire King from the graveyard, and its effects are negated. Also, during the end phase, you get popped, so you kind of get the value back during the end phase. Next, for quote-unquote starters, because by itself it doesn't do much, but yeah, 2 Ulcanix. So if you want to spend money on this deck, you just spend money on buying copies of Ulcanix. So I'm playing the minimum, if you want to say it that way, 2 Ulcanix. So it doesn't do by itself because you need to pop another fire monster to activate its effects. Of course, is a Stratos, so it searches you any of your Fire Kings from the deck that you play, of course. And then when it's destroyed, its purpose is just to summon the OG Garunix from the deck directly in defense position. Next, for starters, we play the 3 Ponix. So Ponix on summon, it's a searcher for a Fire King spell and trap. It's an extender in the hand because when a fire monster is destroyed, you just special summon this guy from the hand and then trigger his other effect to search. And also, when it's destroyed during the next standby phase mandatory effect, you get added back to your hand, so you have a fire monster in your hand in rotation to activate your other Fire King's effects. Next is the Island, which really rotates this deck. So this card is pretty good. During your main phase, you can just destroy a monster, add a Fire King monster from your deck, and if you don't control any monster, you can just special summon a fire monster, a fire wing beast monster from your hand directly to the field. So even if you drew Garunix with this or the counterpart of this, which is the Sanctuary, you get to just special summon the Garunix and you don't need any fire destruction, right? Yeah, the downside of this is then when it's destroyed or removed from the field, it's a Raigeki for your board. It's kind of a true light situation. Next, the 2 sanctuaries, because we want to protect at all costs this. We want to stick to the field. And also this on activation will place Fire King Island directly from the deck. And also, this is one of your better cards in this build because we want to do the Garunix entity on our opponent turn to Raigeki the board. Because when your opponent special summon, you get to exit with Fire King, Fire Monster you control. Next, for other names, we have Skyburn. You can play more copies of this, but I chose to play more copies of this on the side deck because side deck does exist. So yeah, it's a pop-up, right? You can target Fire King monster you control and cards your opponent control, destroy them. This will trigger your stuff minus your opponent's stuff. And also in the graveyard is like a Banelings effect. If you know what Banelings does, is when Fire King monsters will be destroyed, banish this, and they will not be destroyed, pretty much. Next, for drawing more, it's 1 prosperity. You don't care about your extra deck at all. You just want to see more starters or interruptions in your hand, so this is pretty good. For the same reason, Extravagance, as long as you see more cards, is good. You don't care about your extra deck. You can win the game with your main engine. Yeah, 1 call buy for hand traps. Next, board breakers, 3 super polys, which is busted in this format as I think so. It's really good against Malice matchups, rogue decks. It will just kill him by itself. So yeah, nothing to say about this card. You can respond to it, which is the best part of the thing. Hand traps now, which is the most important part of this deck, is hand traps. You want to stop your opponent, and your engine will play on during every turn. So 3 Fuwaloses, which at your deck it doesn't do nothing against Fire Kings, right? Because you don't want to special from the extra deck. Mainly you destroy from your deck, you don't special. So it's good to see it going second, of course. And yeah, 3 Ash, which is extra good in this deck because of Fire Monster, believe it or not. And because I am playing Impulse in this build, I'm playing 2 offs of Nibiru and 2 off the Droll, because it does inflict with their effect if I activated Impulse this turn. And yeah, 2 of Imperm and 2 off Imperm because it's not really impactful this format. And yeah, of course, 3 Dominus Impulse to stop the prayers, to stop Ice effect. You know, it's generally good. Every deck special summons, so you want to negate it. But if you're on a budget, you can cut this. It's no problem. You can play the 3rd Droll because it's really impactful this format. And just the other 2 copies can be Ghost Bells. And that's it for the main deck. Clean 40. Go to the extra deck. Link once. We want to play the Almiraj. Almiraj is here because, ironically, you can have a Garunix in hand and no other ways to start, but you have a Fuwalos or a Droll. I don't know. You normal summon it, go Almiraj, crash the Almiraj, and then this will trigger your big chicken or Garunix in your hand. Relinquished Anima, because yeah, Ponix you'll have Ponix on rotation if you start playing it. And you might steal an opponent monster or even go for Dharc and go for Promethean. Next, SP Little Knight, self-explanatory, good generic card to have in your extra deck. 2 Hiitas because of Extravagance. 1 Charmer, same thing to link up into your Promethean. 1 Phoenix because of the Blue Eyes matchups, and every matchup, I mean, can have some stun matchups, right? So you want to destroy a spell and trap. 2 Promethean because yeah, in your grind game you need this to function. And a grave effect that pops is really good in this deck because it will trigger all your other stuff. 3 Garunix because yeah, we don't gamble about this card. We want it for the grind game. We want it for spell and trap negation, destruction. Sorry, so we do play 3 maxed out on this. Next, Super Poly targets 1 Garura, 1 Mudragon, and the 1 Golem Ignister. So this is like generic for every matchup. It will pretty much be safe to play this, and this is only for the Malice matchup, right? Because you need 2 cybers, not a relevant effect, but just 2 cybers, and you special summon this guy with Super Poly. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I mean, as I said, if you want a budget, I already show you guys what you can cut, what you don't have to play impulses or this expensive stuff that run up the price for this deck. But yeah, give this deck a try, and see you on the next one.